Today, I pray for you. May you have a heart free of sadness, a mind free of worries, a life full of gladness, a body free of illness, and a day full of God's blessings.
The problem is, you care too much. You're always the one giving, always the one listening, always the one loving. But the more you care, the deeper it hurts. The more you sacrifice yourself where it's not appreciated, the more you lose pieces of yourself. You want to fix everything, to shoulder their burdens, to make it all okay. But in the process, you forget yourself. Their problems become your pain. You bend until you break. You give everything, and somehow, it's still never enough. It's okay to pull back, to let go, to choose yourself even when it feels selfish. Caring is not a weakness, but letting it destroy you is.
That is like so funny. Like I really started and I forgot to like start it. Oh, interesting. Is there something that is starting from the ground? Anyhow, welcome into Queen Tiki Tarot. I'm like, if you haven't done so, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. But I did already pull some cards and then I was like, oh crap, I forgot that. The unpause button. Somebody may have you kind of like on pause, or you're feeling like things are on hold right now. Not that you're stuck. Maybe it's just you're not sure. Because with this, as I was saying, like, you got the Hierophant here. Somebody who's very traditional, maybe wants a higher level commitment. But this person could have been coming in towards you with things in the past that they're very protective over. Now, for some of you, I just say, like, if you're a parent, you may be worried about what the kids are going to think about your person, or which person's going to think about your kids, or, you know, just kind of that type of thing. But you're very protective, but you're still holding on to, like, what it is that you also hold dear, and you're wanting to move forward into something that you're very passionate about. And it could be a union or relationship. And this is what you were slowly maybe moving towards. Here, in the current energy, you've got the Five of Cups with this Knight of Wands. Again, you poured so much love into situations in the past, what I'm getting, and they've been hurtful, you know, but like everybody's gone through crap. They've gone through things. We've all learned lessons. We've gained, you know, wisdom, knowledge, and it's allowed us to be able to move forward. Now, for some of you, you've gone and you've made maybe a decision to move forward, but you still may be kind of like wondering with these two cups, like you got these two cups available to be able to pour that love, you know, not only into yourself, but also into other situations. You're contemplating, you know, due to past hurts, and I'm not saying you're holding on to that, it's just you are contemplating, should I, you know, allow yourself to be put into a new situation. And it could be like but I'm getting like you're not so focused on the past, because he's not looking down at these cups. You know, you've gone through the healing, you know, but you're looking at these cups and you're still like, do I really want to go again? Do I have it in me? And I have here, like, you're just saying, like, you know what, the hell with it. Let's do it. You're wanting to jump right in. You're wanting to go for it. Whatever it is for you. Now, for many of you, because it's love read, this is like, you know, It's a new connection, or maybe a new start, because you have somebody here who's wanting maybe a new beginning, a new start, a renewal. Some of you, this could be just your inner passion, a renewal for a new zest in life, in a sense. And you, High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Dang. Really tapping in, using your intuition. Or you got the Hierophant here, which wants a traditional relationship, but they're coming in towards this High Priestess who is trying to trust her intuition on whether or not, you know, you either want this a renewal, because you may have somebody coming in and wanting to approach you, and they're wanting to come in and be like, look, I've had they've kind of gone within and done some of the work and things like that. They've gone through an awakening for some of you, and now they want to come in towards you, and they're feeling hopeful and they're feeling optimistic with this Fool card. But you yourself, being in this High Priestess energy, you're kind of like, you're really trying to trust and rely on your intuition. And you're like, should I? Have they learned? I don't know. You could be kind of a little weary with this Five of Cups energy in the current. But here in the future, I'm getting like you really are tapped in, tuned in, trusting your intuition about what it is that you want to do and where you want to put this love and compassion into. Some of you could be trying to decide, do you want a union? Do you not want a union? Do you want a relationship? Do you not? Do you want a reconciliation? Do you not? Because there may be somebody from the past who comes in towards you. That's not going to be for everybody. With the Fool energy here, it's giving me something new. This could be somebody that you've never actually been in a relationship. This could be somebody, a friend around you, or but you never had, like, maybe there was like, I'm getting like a false start, and somebody wants to come back in and be like, you know what, I really want to give it a go, because they may have felt like there was something that they really cared and loved about, that they were trying to protect, but also with the wanting to move forward in a commitment. It's giving like balancing priorities in a way as well. But you have somebody who is wanting to come in and just go against the norms. It's like against the grain. Some of you may be challenging a challenge to, I don't know, getting like the structure, the system. Or maybe it's like, for some of you, it's like a non-traditional type of relationship. Like there's something taboo about it. Or somebody might see you as that. You got the Empress card. Yes. You're ready for you've like closed whatever it is. You've learned the lessons. You're ready for a new cycle, a new fresh start, a new beginning, especially with this Fool card energy here. You've closed on the cycle and you are just like radiating this beauty. The Hierophant is giving, like, and the Two of Wands here, it is giving a little bit of a protective energy. You could be protecting a relationship a bit, but you're passionate about your beliefs. You're standing your ground. You could have been dealing with I don't know, like somebody is in, like, changing your, it's not changing your ideologies, it's changing your perspective, or you're seeing something, you have seen something for what it truly is. Which is, And I know this is kind of going into a bit of a darker, thing, but it's like you could have been involved in some sort of like religious organization or some part of like a cult or coven or anything. But regardless, it's like they have like a set of like rules or like a set of norms and etc. And you have to like follow that. But here it's like somebody's breaking free of that. They're no longer allowing some sort of either organization or some sort of group, because it could even be like a group of friends for some of you that are just very judgy, about like who it is that you're moving towards or whatnot, based upon difference in beliefs. Again, it could be religious or spiritual beliefs. Others of you, it could just be different backgrounds, etc. But whatever it is, you're like passionately wanting to move towards this. You've closed out all old ideologies, and you're like, you know what? You're seeing things clearly with an open mind. And here with the Five of Sunbeams, this is the Five of Wands. There could have been like choices that you were trying to make, or you're trying to make a choice, now, a decision now. Something about cherry blossoms could resonate with you. But you're taking a daring move, breaking away from the norm. Or you have somebody who's doing this and coming towards you, and this is what, they've kind of learned their lessons. They've wised up. And they're going after not only what it is that they're passionate about, but what it is that they love. But they're still like, I feel like they're holding back a little bit. You have a couple here, and you got like the Watchers. Like a group who are watching these two kind of come together. But you could kind of be worried, but still willing to take a risk. You have the Death card, a transformation. Definitely got somebody wanting to come back around. The Fool gives me like Aries energy and Scorpio energy here, but it's like it's funny because this is the fairy, like the Tinkerbell set that I have here. But for me, I don't know what this gives me the Goonies. Give me the Goonies, right? Doesn't it kind of look like that? What was, why am I getting the pirate? What was it? One-Eyed Willie. But it was something about the key. The key unlocks the treasure. You've obtained some sort of key to allow some sort of transformation to begin within a relationship dynamic, which could mean, again, that awakening, somebody, and now they're like really, really wanting to come in towards you and express that. They kind of went through, karma, etc., but now they're coming out the other end of it, and they're feeling good and hopeful. You have this little dog. Look at how, like, he's so just, like, in love. I mean, not in love, you know what I mean? It's a freaking dog. But, like, so just mesmerized. You have somebody who may be wanting your attention, or they really look up to you because you are this very, like, vibrant, this very, like, go-getter. Not just go-getter, but like you're very free-spirited, or you're just, you're not somebody who just follows like straight up traditions. Like, you challenge the norms based upon either your beliefs or based upon your behavior, your actions. You know, you could be somebody who is like, you call people out with that judgment. Like, you'll call people out on their crap. And for, you know, somebody in your energy, they may find that refreshing. You know, you're not somebody who's going to blow smoke up somebody's ass, but you're also not somebody who is going to not uplift your person or uplift people around you. You're just not going to be getting fake. You're not going to be fake. You're going to tell it like it is. You know, good, bad, ugly, whatever it is. Even about yourself, sometimes it's like, good, bad, I am who I am. You know, and you know, you're either going to like me or love me for everything I am, or you're not. We're either going to click or not. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just, you know, you are kind of who you are. Not that you don't change, you know, and you're not flexible. It's just that you are not going to have somebody try to ridicule you or put you down or put you in some type of energy to where you're feeling anything less than your best self. So, and you have somebody who's just like seeing you like in that way, to where they're not used to it. I'm not saying that there aren't a ton of other peoples out in the world like that, but I'm just saying they're not used to that because they've been surrounded by different types of people who I'm getting like maybe tried to use them or really did use them, or for any and all means, any and all things, you know, could be anything. And it's different, and it's almost like it's a breath of fresh air in a way, that dealing with somebody who's just, they're not judgmental. They're not going to judge you. They are, because they themselves have had burdens they've had to go through and overcome. They've had to learn lessons. So of course they're not going to judge anybody else based upon their behaviors, their actions, what they've done in the past. Because, you know, the way I see it is like with people, like, I mean, never judge somebody's past. You don't know in that moment what choices they had. I mean, granted, okay, you know, some were like, all right, you had completely a different route you could have taken, and you really done effed up kind of thing. But you know what? When you have somebody who literally owns that, like, yep, I did. I freaking screwed that up big time, you know, and I should have done this, should have done that. But that is also the lessons that we've learned. But you have somebody who is literally, they've taken those lessons, they've learned it, they've applied it. And it's just like someone who takes accountability and actually does the change, does the inner work. It is really refreshing, as opposed to those who want to stay stuck in that other type of energy, to where it's just like, you know, a victim mode. No, you're, you know, never a victim. You know, people make it as like a victim of your circumstances kind of thing. No, because you made that choice. You made a decision to be in that. I'm not saying it's, you know, everybody goes through crap, right? Some extremely hard. And I'm not saying that that's a fun place to be. It never is. Never is. But you come out stronger at the other end of it. And that's what makes, it's kind of what makes life beautiful. You really do appreciate the good, the great that's going on in your life and everything, as opposed to fixating always on the negative. Because, yep, the negative's there. Yep, we're going to go through bullshit. Yep, that's another lesson that we're going to have to learn. But at the same time, remaining optimistic that, yep, this too shall pass. Now, I haven't pulled this deck out like forever. The Romance Angel deck. Like, this is just such a common deck, I know, but I love this deck. I always have. But I haven't pulled it out in a long while. But this was one of the first decks that I had gotten. You are lovable. So you're realizing this, and they got their mindset on you. I got my mindset on you. Oh, I haven't heard that in forever. All right, but you deserve love. You're in the process forgiving, you're learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And your feelings are real and worth exploring. Somebody's got some, yeah, they're looking at you a certain way. Uh-oh. Getting like, I don't know if the person could trigger you in a certain way, but I don't know if it's in a bad way or if it's a good way, to where it's healing, you know, to where it's like you're forced to face certain things about yourself. And it's like, okay, you know, especially if somebody calls you out on your shit. It's like, okay, you know, take a step back, let me address it, let me, you know, and let you think about it. And it's like, okay, and then, okay, you need to fix that, you need to work on that, okay? But actually putting that into practice to actually work on whatever it is that you're being called out about. You know, taking into consideration as far as like negativity from people, or like really constructive criticism is what I'm getting. Because sometimes there can be a fine line, and it depends, you know, you always know, like, it depends on, like, their motives kind of thing. Like, what do they have behind? Like, is it really for your best interest, or is it for theirs, in a way? However, you have somebody you may have somebody who does this because they do care, because they do want to see you succeed. Almost like your own personal cheerleader, to where they want to see you level up. This is something about self-love here. Like, you're in this energy now. Like, you may have felt like less than, or like you didn't deserve it, or you felt like, for some of you, it could have been like, this could be you or your person, either one. But it's like maybe they felt like you deserved better because of their own perceptions of you. Like maybe they feel like it's like they put you on a pedestal some way, but they don't realize you're human too. You've gone through things. You've made mistakes. All do. You know, we're not perfect. Nobody is. And if anybody claims to be perfect, they need to go get their head checked, okay? Or this person may like see you in this light of like they find you almost pure perfection, but again, you're not. It's their way of seeing you. But so they may not have felt like they were good enough for you because of things that they've done in the past or went through in the past or whatever. Like I said, we all have a history. You got polished, forged stronger bonds through mutual polishing. This is like a, you're kind of like, I'm getting like you and this person have been kind of like working out the kinks, between like, I'm getting like trying to mesh and figure out a way to actually make it work together. Finding out each other's strengths, finding out each other's weaknesses, and finding out like how you two can come together. And be like, okay, you can't do this. I got you. I got an abundance of that. You know what I mean? Be like, yeah, but it's like, you know, I don't like killing spiders. I don't like doing that. You know, I would totally be like, hey, you know, and you got like your partner who's like, oh, bro, I got you, girl. Don't worry. And be like, oh, kind of thing, you know? Or let me tell you, freaking snakes, nope. Any of y'all know me, y'all freaking know, like, nope. Really. Oh my goodness. You know, but if your person, you know, say like they're a little bit technologically like, you know, not up there, not with it, but you're like, you know what, I got this. You know, it's one of those like equal kind of give and take kind of thing. Like, what are your It's funny, I'm sorry. Me and Tack, like, we have sometimes a love-hate relationship. I do. Like, I'm not saying I'm bad at it. I'm actually not bad at it. It's just sometimes I get so frustrated with it. Like, all right. playful. Somebody wants to come in. They just want to be playful with you. They want to like enjoy your company. They want to love on you. They want to receive that love. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And then play in love. Keep a youthful spirit. I'm getting like a couple who just really enjoys each other's company. You really bring out like that childlike quality within the both of you. And I don't mean like childish. I mean childlike. They're very playful. They're very loving. Very happy energy between the two of you. Expression. Maybe somebody's coming in towards you. Maybe you make them feel young again. You make them feel alive, especially here, like this spark. You make them feel just, I'm getting like giddy. You may make this person feel a little giddy. Like, okay, it's cute. It's sweet. Absolutely love it. Like nervous in a way. Like maybe you, oh my gosh, okay. Maybe one of you has, like, when you get around your person, you might stutter a little bit. Like, directly, like, with your person. You might stutter a little bit. And then the other one may actually have, like, why am I getting, like, they have, like, a little, I want to say they giggle a lot. They could either giggle a lot. Because I'm getting, like, giggly right now. Like, they may giggle a lot. But they only, like, giggle with you, in a way. You know, like, or like maybe even when they think about you, like they have like this just, it's so cute. It's like, oh, it's so cute energy about the two of you. Why am I blushing? You're just maybe nervous to be around each other is what I'm getting. It's like, but yeah, you have somebody who's wanting to come in and actually share with you how they actually truly feel. They want to come in, they want to commit to you. You know, I mean, some of you, it may be like, they may propose, you know, but that's, you know, if you've been together for a while, of course. I'm hoping it's not just somebody like you've never met just walks on in and be like, hey, marry me. And be like, what? You know, maybe, I don't know, I guess wait a couple months for that. But, you know, especially if it's new, it's like, not rush it that quick. But they want to come in and they be like, yeah, that's it, you're mine. I'm yours. And, like, there's nobody else, like, will you? And, you know, asking you to kind of put in some sort of label on your relationship. And it says commitment is a line drawn of the future painted with trust. So it's like they want to come in. They want to commit to you. They want to make those future plans with you because they see you as their future. That's so cute. I like it. I'm getting all giddy. Where's for I'm getting all giddy for you? Oh, so cute. It's like anytime, like, if you're like one-on-one, I don't know, call on the phone or one-on-one conversation with this person, they make you feel like just, I'm getting maybe a teen, you know how like when you're a young teen and everything, like anytime you got that little note or that little, well, this is, I am dating myself, but, or, you know, now it'd be like the text, like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my god, what do I do, what do I do? And then you're like talking to your friends or whatever, and you're getting all giddy, and like, I want to respond, but I don't want to respond right away. But I don't want to wait too long, but at the same time, what do I say? And you're so kidding, like, somebody's in their head. It really is cute. Aw. I love it. I don't know, I like it. I love it. All right, you got picture. Look at this photograph. Every time it makes me laugh. All right, somebody, okay, you can have somebody who's missing you. They're looking back at the past, looking at photos and pictures, and they're missing basically what they got. But for some of you, this is all about the new, making new memories. You got Paris, the Colosseum, and I don't know what that is. I can't tell. All right, you got Teddy Bear. Interested in you. Somebody wants to come in. They want to date you. Oh, coming in, being flirty, want to date with you. You definitely have somebody interested in you. Want to make new memories moving forward. It's like you light up my world like nobody else. That's awesome, camera. Again, with the making memories, like somebody sees something different with you and they want to come in. They want a future with you. They learn whatever mistakes from their past. They want to come in. They want to actually, like, for some of you, it's like all in. Like, they're being flirty. They're looking back at their past. Now, for some of you, if this is a relationship coming back together, they're looking back at that past mistakes and they want to change that dynamic. They don't want the old bullshit no more. They want new. New, fresh energy between the two of you. However, others of you, either you or your person, have literally learned from all your past mistakes, from all your past relationships, and you're like, look, you know, I'm not doing this in this relationship. This is what I want, you know, and the both of you, I get, are going to be like really on the same page about this. I'm loving that. Getting ba-da-ba-ba-ba. All right. Really is cute. I'm getting like the snuggly cuddlies too with the teddy bear. Like they want the snuggly cuddlies with you. New memories. Person might you know, a little bit of PDA in public, so it's like hand holding, hand, you know, like hand on your booty walking the road or whatever, arm around you. Oh, so cute, so cute, so cute. All right, twin flame. Oh, challenges. This could be a twin flame union coming together finally. Which, you know what, the thing is, a lot of times with the twin flame unions, all the karmic situations from the past, all of the false, you know, not all, but, you know, like typically you have like one false twin flame, and then the catalyst and things like that. You've learned all those lessons and you are ready for some, I'm getting twin flame love for some of you. Divine partnership. Oh my gosh. Feel the intense passion of your twin flame connection. This fiery bond brings excitement, joy, and a sense of adventure to your relationship, fueling your spirits and deepening your love. Again, with that new, fresh, kind of loving energy. I mean, granted, twin flames, it's if you subscribe to that, like this is past lifetime after lifetime, and most of them, and then you come together in this life after you've learned many of the lessons to be able to kind of unite together. Now, that's if the union's going to actually, I was going to say take, kind of in a way, if you've both learned those lessons. Oh my gosh, passionate love. You're going to have such, with the teddy bear, it's like giving also very comfortable, very, like you feel at peace, comfortable with this person. But of course, it doesn't come without challenges. Every relationship does. Twin flame challenges are a little bit more difficult because you do tend to trigger each other. But yet at the same time, you make each other's hearts just like, it's like a passion, a desire, but it's also a very soul deep love. Challenges with your twin flame are opportunities for growth. Embrace the difficulties as lessons that strengthen your bond and deepen your understanding for each other. And then here, divine partnership. Somebody is changing their perspective that maybe, you know, you are high level, you know, it could be like literally high level is what I'm getting with the passionate. Love's embrace. What? Oh, the key. They're the key to your hearts. Oh, but they're changing their perspective on a situation. Maybe like They didn't subscribe to either a soulmate or a twin flame journey with you, but it's like, I'm getting like this person cannot deny it anymore. They know that the connection is there. They've probably been getting like signs and synchronicities, or just bam, 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 and you're like, oh my gosh. Like, and then finally, maybe something's come up on their feed or whatever about the twin flame, relationships or, versus soulmate kind of thing. And they're like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And then same thing with like the karmic situations. And they're realizing maybe they were in a karmic relationship before and they're learning those lessons. I'm getting like for most of you, like they've already learned. And they're like definitely wanting to come in, maybe protect your connection. Oh, that's so cute. I just got hearts ablaze. Both of you, hearts ablaze. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay, the passions. I'm getting unsatisfied. Like this person, like is upset that they can't be around you. The runner. They don't want to run anymore. They're like, I'm done. I give up. Not that they give up on the relationship. It's just like they are surrendering. It's just to the connection. And it's just like, I know what it is. Okay, I get it. I get it. So, like, the chaser's not chasing. The runner's not running. You're both just kind of finally gravitating towards each other. Which is awesome. New chapter. You're trying to move on. What about this new chapter? What are they moving on from? We'll always come back. It's a new cycle coming in with you and this person, your twin flame, or again, soulmate. They want a reunite. Now, some of you, reunion could mean reuniting in this lifetime. This could be you're finally coming into contact with your actual twin flame, and you're finally reuniting in this lifetime. You're moving on from past lessons. You're taking those lessons, of course, with you because, how can you be a better person if you don't learn from it and apply it? But I'm getting but you're moving on for something that was really toxic, very toxic. And I'm not getting that it's a twin flame. I mean, it could have been a false twin flame or a catalyst, but I'm getting you're going to be reuniting with this person, with your actual true person who you were meant to be with, the whole time in this life. I just got, where have you been? Somebody's going to be like, where have you been my whole life? But, in every lifetime, y'all do make a come back to come towards each other. Detachment. You had to let it go so you can clear your mind. Okay, so the runner is but I'm getting very zen, very calm, very relaxing. And you got commitment. Some of you, they're having to get rid of I don't want to say it like that. Move away from again, the toxic relationships. Could have been a karmic or a false twin flame for some of you, not all of you. Which in essence is another karmic relationship. And karmic, we always say things like that and people take such a negative connotation from it. But it basically is a relationship that you've been put into to help you to learn some sort of lessons. Now, some of those lessons may have been pretty harsh lessons, but it's meant to teach you how to be with your true twin flame, your true partner. And here with the divine partnership, it could be somebody who is, I'm getting going within, really doing the work, and they're realizing they want a commitment with you. They're changing their maybe you're dealing with somebody who is I'm getting either a commitment phobe, fear commitment based upon say their parents were divorced and etc. And it just has them fearful of committing. Some of you, maybe they've been married before or went through a very long relationship to where they were really committed with that partner, but they're having to they moved on away from that. Some of you, they could be divorced or getting ready to go through a divorce. It could be like a legal separation right now. But I'm also like, for some of you, this is like giving detached. Like, and they're moving on to a divine relationship. They want, and they've learned from these past issues, past mistakes, past partnerships, and like they really have like let go of the past because they're focused on their future. Some of you may have went through the twin flame and maybe decided like, look, it's just not working. Like, you know, one of the parties may not have learned the lessons, and so you're moving on to a soulmate, very high level soulmate with that divine partnership. Who really wants to come in. They really want to attach, or I have to say attach to you. Be careful of somebody just wanting to come in just to like attach to you. Why am I saying that? An attachment. Somebody's like sending attachments towards you or whatever. Anyhow, and that, I don't know, a cycle has ended. It's whatever previous engagements that you had have been broken, or your person. Maybe there's something that they saw, like some sort of red flags or whatever, and they're like, yeah, nope. And then moving on. Some of you could have a choice here soon, whether or not you want. You may have two, but you got the runner who's wanting to come back in towards you. Be like, I messed up. Can you forgive me? I don't know. To each of you, I mean, it's your journey. You decide. But you do have, for some of you, a new person coming in towards you. They want to commit towards you. Others of you, it's like you've gone through all that. You've went through the karmic relationships. You've learned the lessons. You've done all, and you're like ready. You're like, yes, bring it on. All right. What's going on? I'm going to say what's going on like between you and your person, or you and those around you. Because sometimes, like, especially with these twin flame couples coming together, they do not want to come together. Because I'm getting like, whoever this couple is, they're so giddy and so like I'm getting like filled with lights and love, and not just for themselves but with people around them. Or they're coming together is just going to radiate so much of that. And you got others around you who don't want that to happen, which are like those who have gone through crap. They haven't learned the lessons. They really are like, you know, I'm getting Debbie Downers or freaking just negative Nancy's. No, I'm not saying your name is Debbie or Nancy. All right, you got Sneaky Link, Hidden Lover, Low Key, Situationship, or Side Piece. Somebody could be making you feel like they want to, okay, a situationship. Or something like they're trying to keep a relationship hidden, keep it quiet. Or maybe like they're coming in, you're building a relationship behind the scenes for some of you. And keeping it quiet. But be very careful that this person isn't in another commitment. Maybe you got some, your person coming in towards you and they're like, want to talk to you. They want to connect with you. They want to be together with you. They want to lock you down. Because, you know, they don't want you going anywhere. Like, where you think you're going, baby? But they're keeping something quiet, keeping something hidden. I don't know about that. Some of you, it could have been like talking to somebody like behind, you know, like keeping it quiet. It depends on like I guess your status and your level of like okay. Like if you're in the public eye in any way, and I don't care like what sector it is, you may be trying to keep it quiet, keep it private, keep special moments between just you and your person, just keeping things to yourself. But that public persona is not that you're not into each other, you just don't want to I guess have the whole world interfere, and it's not the whole world, y'all know what I'm talking about, but people around you, you just don't want them to interfere and create any kind of issues between you and your person, so you want to keep it kind of low-key quiet between the two of you, or maybe you have been doing this. And it's really like two hearts coming together and really just being on the same page. But you have here like somebody is ready to just say the hell with it, screw it. I just got, I'm coming out, I want the world to know. I don't know, maybe you're a same-sex couple? I mean, alright. Heart to heart. And your feel silent treatment. Oh. Somebody could be coming in toward you, wanting to let you know why they went quiet on you. Or why they're giving you maybe a silent treatment, like they're not talking to you. Hidden. Oh, shit. Okay, for some of you, there could be a third party thing going on. Third party, person, place, or thing. Or pronoun, you know, specific person, place, or thing. But I am seeing like something is blossoming between you and this person. This gives me hermit mode. Not so much that you're in your feelings, but you're just kind of like processing things. It could be something about just processing things. You could be somebody who is not, like you don't have, like you got like your little circle of friends, you know, that you may talk to, but you don't like, you're not surrounded by like a ton of people. That's what I'm getting. Some of you keep your innermost, I'm getting like those innermost feelings, desires close to your heart. And you may have somebody who's wanting to come in towards you and they actually want to be more intimate with you. So to express those things with you, but it's a level of like security. Like you've been protecting, you know, you see the sweatshirt kind of thing. It's like a level of security. Maybe you have like your person who wants to come in and actually be your security blanket. Not that you're not self-soothing and take care of you, but you know how like when, if you're female, like y'all know, where if you, I know men get mad at it, but it is what it is. Where you wear like your man's sweatshirt or you wear their t-shirt or like whatever. It's like an energetic hug wrapped around you the entire time, like wherever you go, because it's got their energy, their essence, sometimes their smell, which is like calming, soothing, and relaxing to the mind, you know, and straight to the soul. And it's just like you are able to just envelop yourself in, to that essence. And your person, I don't know, for males, I don't know what's equivalent to that for females. But it's like that sense of just safety and security. And you've got somebody who's wanting, they want to feel safe and secure within the relationship. And they may be wanting to come in and actually open up to you. I'm getting like you both make each other feel seen and heard. Safe. Like you feel, and I don't mean safe just like, oh yeah, it's okay. No, I mean just like truly like you can just breathe when you are around this person. Like you can just like all of the burdens that, you feel like where you've been like tense in the shoulders, tense around the neck. Like you get around this person and all that tension just dissolves. And you just like take that deep breath and you can just like relax in, and it's just like it feels almost like home, but your home. Your person should be your home kind of thing, where they make you feel safe and secure and non-judged and all that. Like you listen, you understand, and vice versa. It goes both ways. Rejected, left alone, and self-inflicted. There's that teddy bear again. It's like so squishy. I just got Gru and the Minions, but little I forgot what her name is. I'm getting Penelope, but that's from Wreck-It Ralph. No, Wreck-It Ralph, you can just go somewhere else with your shenanigans. But I'm getting I forgot. Is it Lucy? I'm getting like, anyhow, it doesn't matter. But where she's holding the unicorn and she's like, "It's so fluffy!" Like a person is just like, you just like, I'm not saying, they can be a little fluffier. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just, that is, you can sink into that and just, But, it's just like you're, I know people like, I don't know what I'm getting, like, people diss like a dad bod. Like, no, don't do that. Don't get me wrong, like, muscular eyes, they can be hot, but, for real, ladies, come on. How comfortable is that? Really? You're like laying on a freaking like piece of plywood or something. Like it's just like there's no give. What do like sink into them? So I don't know if I don't know if your person has a complex or whatever because like they're worried about like a dad bod. No, don't be. There's a difference in like health, taking care of your health kind of thing versus like, just looking healthy, looking good. I don't know what it is. Oh my God. Anyhow, somebody like may have like walked away from a situation and just playing the field. They don't want to be locked down. There's going to be 3 different energies here I'm getting to. 3 different groups, couples, whatever. But somebody feels rejected, left alone, and they're just like, you know what, screw it. But I'm also getting like there's somebody who is just very just lovey. I'm getting like lovey-dovey, and they're just ready to kind of lock it down with you. It's so cute. So fluffy! Oh my word. Whoever this is for, aw. So cute. I love it. Alright. You got what's blocking you. You know what? Let's do. Yeah. Okay. What's blocking your connection with you and your person? Like if you're not in contact or your person has reached out, you haven't reached out. I'm getting fear, a little bit of fear based. like, I don't know if you may intimidate your person a little bit. Maybe you both intimidate each other. I'm kind of getting that too. I'm getting like you're both maybe really crushing on each other, but you're both afraid to kind of like reach out. Oh, so weird. It's cute though. Crumbs. Okay. Let me be breadcrumbing you. Unworthy. Somebody doesn't feel worthy of you, but staying stuck, cyclical patterns, and being needy. Maybe somebody feels, I don't know, are you needy, or is this person like have had like codependency type of issues? Maybe they've dealt with that and it's like they've broken free from those, maybe somebody in the past codependency thing. Maybe they feel like you are, I don't know if they feel like you're needy, but I'm getting like maybe needy, like they want your attention. Just be careful, like they're not, it's like all, I don't know, I just got talk, but all eyes on me, where it's like you can't engage and do other things unless either they're a part of it or if it takes your attention away from them, they're going to criticize it in an effort to stop you from doing what it is that you are passionate or want to do, because they want your focus, your attention on them and taking care of them, taking care of what it is that they want you to take care of. You may have gone through a situation to where this was it, like you got crumbs of love based upon your, I'm getting performance, how you engaged with them, and it could be any level of, you know, it could actually go down into like sexual as well. And I don't mean like, I mean just like you really are, you know, kind of giving it up kind of thing, but they withdraw. Some of you, I'm getting like, it could be one of those, but then like immediately or like right after, like they treat you like crap. They make you feel like you're not good enough, or they make you, it's almost like you jump out of bed like, okay, we got this to do. You're like, whoa, well, you really put a lot of love and effort into that. I'm not laughing, but it's just like men and women sometimes go through that. It's just like, wow, okay, you know, but you have unworthy. But I'm also getting like crumbs, like it's in a sense of where it's like love bombing in a way, to where if you are in compliance in a way with what they're wanting from you, they're going to give you that love and attention. However, if you're not in compliance with that, or if you do something that they don't like, or, you know, whatever, they're going to actually, you know, pull away. You know, maybe like you're out in public, they're not going to hold your hand. Maybe you lean in for that kiss and they freaking just turn the cheek. It's subtle little things like that, just subtle little things like that. Or they just, you know, the ignoring, or you're just like, I gotta go, I got this and this to do. And when you're wanting to spend time with them, like they're like, no. But it's on their time when they want to, but not on yours, or mutually. Anyhow, and it makes you feel a bit to where, you know, they're trying to get you to where you're feeling unworthy, where you're feeling unlovable, or where you're feeling not good enough for somebody else. But you deserve an amazing relationship. Take steps to heal doubts about yourself. And then suck. Somebody sucks. Like, you freaking suck. Oh, I just got, my life would suck without you, though. Well, depending on how somebody treats you, I mean, but you keep repeating old patterns. It's time to try something new. And being needy. You might make friends and spend time by yourself to take pressure off your relationship. Maybe you are like so focused on your relationship with a person or whatever. They may feel like you are needy is what I'm getting for some of you. But they may feel like you're so focused on just them as a relationship. And it's kind of like given like the make sure it's like being independent, pull on your own to you, you know, do your thing. You may have dealt with somebody in the past. This could be both of you who've dealt with those kind of cyclical patterns where you've been with somebody who's made you feel like crap, who's, you know, only given if it benefits them in return. And codependency, like people who are very codependent. Okay, crumb. Yeah, this is like very, it could be like emotional neglect. It could be just, they're not wanting to, it's like they don't, almost like they don't want you, but they don't want you to be anywhere else either. Like, they claim they want a relationship, but they don't want a relationship. If that makes sense. They want to be able to go out, have their fun, do their thing, when, how, and where they want to. Yet, with the perception of wanting a relationship, now for some of you, if it gets too serious, they're going to like, for some of them, I'm going to say it's like an ick kind of feeling. Like they just cringe at the thought of actually taking a higher level step. And so they will do everything that they possibly can to sabotage a relationship in order to try and push the other partner away. So that way they don't have to be looked at as being the so-called bad one, because they are like, well, you're the one who walked away. You didn't want to work on this. When in fact, they actually didn't want the responsibilities of a relationship. For some of you, maybe like they didn't want the responsibilities of kids. They didn't want those responsibilities. And so they did everything in complete opposition of what it is that you were asking them to do. But yet, I'm getting, because I did say, I saw groupie at the bottom of the deck. They, again, drama starter. They would start shit just to give them an excuse to step away from the relationship. Or maybe like you're dealing with somebody who causes arguments, or it's where you dealt with. Because I'm getting for some of you, this is like past energy that you've had to learn and overcome. Or maybe you're in this now for some of you. But like they'll create some sort of conflict, some sort of drama, just to get you engaged into a fight or a dispute. And then they get all huffy puffy, stompy, I'm getting like tantrumy in a way, is an excuse to kind of like, you know, leave the house or leave to go wherever. And then give you the quiet treatment. Like if you try to call, they won't answer your calls. If, you know, you text, they won't return your texts. But they give up like this, they're angry or they're upset or whatever when it's flack. It's flack. Like they're just playing games. They're just playing games. And it's because they don't want the seriousness of the relationship, but they want somebody there to take care of them, to give them attention when they need it. They want to look like, they want to feel like they're, it's almost kind of like a godlike complex where they want to feel like they're being worshipped by their partner, by their family, by friends. Like they want that attention to where they feel like that everybody looks at them in a certain level, but yet in the same sense they don't want the responsibility of like commitment, to actually go all in, to actually put in the work. I'm getting like a lot of, I don't know, impersonator, unworthy, wants to be you, acts like you, dresses like you, copies you. So this person may act like you. For some of you, you may have felt like you were being breadcrumbed. There may have been a legal situation going on. It could involve a divorce, somebody going through a divorce, or it could be, custody battle or something. This is family. So, or something to that effect. And you may have felt like somebody may have been like in and out with you, when in fact, maybe that's not the case. They may have just been dealing with some outside situation that they didn't want to put onto you. So keep that in mind. They didn't want to put that stress, that frustration, whatever, onto you. So they wanted to be able to handle what it is that they needed to handle. But you have here, wants to be like, I'm getting like behind the scenes. Somebody could be spying and watching you using a fake account or a fake profile. This person doesn't feel like that they're good enough for you. Just got to do a little dance, make a little noise. Yeah, what did I say? Fake accounts came out. Social media, they're spying on you, watching your Facebook, Insta, Twitter, whatever it is that you got going on. And I'm seeing they see I got it going on. I just got drop it like it's hot. Snoop. It's the line in there, and we got it going on. Okay, I'm getting like there's one or two. Like either somebody's wanting to see if you've broken out of some sort of cycle, been set free, or whatever it is, or there's somebody who you have broken free from, who they could have been trying to purposely keep you stuck from moving forward, because it's like a codependency type of thing, or you've got somebody who is just watching you. I'm getting like around the clock. Or having you watched around the clock. That's creepy AF. I mean, in some sense, maybe if it's like security or for protection or something to that effect. And that I'm getting like, if like different social classes and things like that, or like, maybe somebody who's like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like if you're in the spotlight somehow. It for protection, but I'm actually, round the clock, security guards kind of thing, high profile people, that kind of thing. However, I'm getting like this family, friends, whatever, is like little spies watching you round the clock from fake accounts, from whatever, just because they want to see if you're still stuck. I need you. I want you. What is it? Ooh, I want you. I don't know if I need you. Ooh, I gotta find out. Right here, Boss Daddy or Boss Mama, BDE. Not M-E, okay? CEO, you could have an entrepreneur. Make friends and spend time by yourself to take pressure off your relationship. Getting there's a lot of attention around whoever this is. It's like a lot of people trying, I don't know if it's a lot of people trying to pull the strings, or if it's a lot of people just trying to garner and gain the attention. If you're, especially if you're in like a spotlight position with any, I don't care, actor, singer, I don't care if you play, I don't care if you're in government, I don't care what it is, like in any venture where like you've got a following of some sort. But it's giving like this person is constantly being pulled in so many different directions by people who are around them that are constantly like validation, needing approval, needing something always. It's always like a gimme kind of attitude around this person. It feels like. And if you see like almost the loneliness, the sadness, it's like they're wanting somebody who's not all about the gimme, gimme, gimme. I always say, I always thought because like growing up, it was like gimme got shot, like for real. We don't play that game. Gimme, gimme, gimme is not gonna work here. That's show love and spoil and take care of your kiddos, but when they're all about like they gimme, 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 like because they feel like that they deserve it or whatever, it's just kind of like, yeah. I mean, so it could be like you feel quite lonely around people who are always takers and nobody who is givers, you know, equally. I can understand that. I get it. Send you a hug. Send you a hug. Because it can feel quite lonely. Being around people who, like, you know, they're not for your highest good. And you know that for something, like, what this is, like, they know that. It's just, it's feeling like they don't want to be, they don't have to face their own thoughts. So it's like they consume themselves with being around others so they don't have to think about things, you know, in the past. It could be like really doing the work. Surrounded by the gimme, gimme, gimme. Right, self-worth. You're high vibing. You're healing. You know what you got. You know you are worthy. You're protecting yourself, protecting your energy, protecting your peace. Some of you, if you've got kids, could be you're protecting your heart. I'm not saying you got a blocked heart chakra, maybe willing and open to love, but it is only, because this is totally giving Queen of Cups energy to me, but it's only going to be towards somebody who you know deserves your time, your attention, your love, all of it that you know you wind up pouring into a relationship. And so you're being very discerning on who it is that you're wanting to give an offer to. There may be a decision that you're needing to make. You may have an offer coming in towards you. And you're needing to kind of take a look at it, be open and receptive. Now, some of you really are open and receptive to it. It's just you're very discerning on who it is that you want to actually pour love into. Now, some of you may have made a choice. There may be an illusion of options around you, but maybe you've already, some of you, you're protecting your heart, but you may have already made a decision or a choice. You're ready to receive and you're ready to give. Why am I, oh, because this is the wrong box. Oh, interesting. I swapped them. Somebody is playing copycat. Somebody's trying to pretend that they are your person, or they're going to be coming in towards you doing that. Be careful. Swapped boxes. Somebody trying to do a destiny swap. They maybe want your person. That's kind of creepy as well. But I'm getting they want your person just because of the benefits it provides them. It's not genuine. Or the perceived benefits they think that it provides them. Right? We're going to put those back. Okay, yeah, we're not going to. You're working on you, or you've done the work. You are looking good and all that, and you are open and ready to receive. You got like this key, you got this offer to be able to, you're ready for love again for some of you. You've done all that healing work, and you're just ready to give somebody the key to your heart. Oh, I love that. All right, what's blocking your relationship? Let's see. What's blocking you and your person, your relationship? And we're going to close it off. All right, if you're cheating, you may have you may have, or both of you have dealt with partners who have cheated on you in the past, some maybe repeatedly, and you're fearful that this person is going to do the same to you. Now, yes, the current person or person coming towards you, they're not the same as your exes. You already recognize, you know how to pick shit up, so you can call it out. You've done all that work. Good for you. And, you know, you're very, like you said, you're very discerning. Excuses. You have so many reasons that it never works out. Find reasons that it can work. Ugh. Demanding. There's somebody who could be demanding of your time. Now, FYI, it could be kids, could be young kids. They are, you know, look, they are time consuming. That's part of being a parent, part of raising a child. You pour that love, the time, the energy, the effort into your children. As moms, that's what we do. You know, we just, when it comes to schedules, I'm getting like, when it comes to schedules, like, it's just like, all right, I know, like with my kids, I'm like, all right, we got to have you at track at this time. We got to meet this time. You got practice this time. Okay. You got to get, you know, other stuff scheduled around that. Doctor's appointments. You've got, I know my other daughter, like for a while there, like both of them really. One was like, in cheer, so we had practices for that. The other one was in cheer as well, so I practiced for that. They were commingling like together, and then or like my be like basketball practice for one, and then cheerleading practice for the other, and then you've got games on the weekends, and you've got games on Friday evenings or Thursday, wherever. And then it was just like, it was a lot. A lot. That me as a mom just being on my plate, and then trying to actually also take care of a, you know, household by myself, and all the other things that come with it. And it's just literally just me doing all this. And then you got the animals, you know, you got to take care of. You know, back then, like, I had like 2 dogs, I had like 4 cats, and it was just like, there was a lot, you know, dealing with that plate. So I get that there may be like that demanding. There's a lot of people that may be demanding time, effort, energy from you. So, and you're like, how am I going to make this work? Well, you know, some things, it's getting like priorities. What are your priorities? Do you want love? Do you want to put that time and effort into that? Sometimes those, you know, other relationships kind of need to be put on the back burner so you can focus on that. I'm not saying with your kids, depending on your situations, but there's like fitting it all into like a one schedule for the both of you to make it work. So I'm getting yes, I said crapola. I don't know where I got that from, but I've been saying that for like ever and a day. Hiding feelings. You need to express how you feel to the one you love to see how they feel in return. So you're holding back. You're hiding how you feel. Maybe it's giving like, because you're not sure how they feel. So maybe a bit of fear, rejection in that as well. And then ambivalent. So you're acting like calm, cool, collective. You're acting chill. And the other person may not be able to pick up like, are they interested? Are they not interested? You know, they're trying to maybe figure that out. But you yourself. Oh, it's gonna keep. You're gonna be like, all right, we're gonna play this cool. We're gonna play this cool. Like, I don't want them to know, but you know, so we're just gonna play this cool. I don't see you. You don't see me, but I'm really watching you. You're like, you're feeling all the feels, but it's like, but you're not gonna say that. Because, being that Queen of Cups, energy, except like you're discerning on who you want to give your time, energy, and your love to. So it's like, but if they don't, then I'm not going to put in all the effort. If they do, all in, baby, let's go, kind of thing. But you're just kind of like, I'm getting like, you're hiding. You're like, I don't know. Like, watching. It's cute. I don't know, like the couple energy that we got from here is it's adorable. But you're both like afraid to open up and express how you feel. Because, this is what's blocking your relationship, blocking it from moving forward. It's just like, maybe there's an excuse like, I don't have enough time. I want to be able to put the time and energy into this. When in fact, conversations, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, checking in kind of thing, or, nighttime before you're getting ready to go to bed, you can, I don't know, maybe a half-hour conversation, be able to tell each other good night, like good stuff, you know what I mean? But it's basically just fear. It really is fear. And I think maybe it really is on the both of your parts. It's cute. And you're both just trying to be cool about it. Aww. Aww. It's almost like you're both two little teenagers again. So kitty. It's adorable. Aww. You two. Whoever this is, even if it's just like a few couples that are in this energy, y'all are just so cute. I'm loving it. I like it. I love it. I'm loving it. Aww. Alright. This is repair, evolution, growth. There's some sort of maybe addictions you or your person have had to overcome. Or the situation is influenced by an addictive behavior that has influenced you or the person involved. Pain and trauma are being projected. Try to see the truth of the situation by stepping outside of the chaos to create an opening for forgiveness, patience, and compassion. I don't know why I just got, where have you been? And somebody's like, I'm sorry. Yes, you're damn right. It's all your fault. Oh, I don't know. I was getting like a cute little, like you guys may have like a really cute little banter between the two of you. You got protection needed. So you need to protect your connection, from, could be protecting your emotions is what you're doing, but have compassion with yourself. Again, it's like be guarded, protect your relationship, protect your energy. It's vital at this time to protect your energy field as others may be projecting negative energy onto you. You also may be in an environment for which you are absorbing negative vibes that are draining you. Call in Archangel Michael for protection and to clear your energy field. Having a practice of grounding and putting a protective bubble around you every day will be helpful. Maybe for, I was going to say maybe for your person as well too, but for some of you, if your person has to go through lessons, go through karma, you send them like healing, loving vibes, protecting them from any harm and danger, of course, but also that whatever lessons they need to learn, that they're able to learn it and go through that. Because sometimes like your person kind of might have to like learn something, and it's in an effort to be a better partner for you. So, Radiant Goddess, Acceptance, you're an amazing goddess, ready to fully understand how significant you are. Tap into your power by owning your beauty and potential by not making any apologies for it. Don't ever apologize for being you. I mean, authentically you, if that makes sense. Now, if you did something wrong, come on now. Own it up. Own up. Own up. You got to listen. Listen to your heart. Your heart is opening. Listen. Open your heart center and listen to your intuition will always lead you in the right direction. You now have the opportunity to let down the walls you created from past wounds. Let your light shine from your heart to experience what the universe has always wanted for you. Oh. Let go of the resistance. Oh, this cycle has ended and it's time to let go, to experience new growth. It is vital to have closure and gratitude for the situation to make room for new things to enter. Go within to find what is holding you back. Change is necessary in the situation. Oh, it could be you or your person or both kind of like resisting moving forward due to you trying to both protect your hearts, protect your space. And this acceptance is giving like that surrender. You're surrendering to the connection, or your person is. I'm loving that for you. Oh my gosh. Like it gives me like all the feely goods for you. You're dealing with a Taurus. Let's see who you're dealing with as we close this out. You or your person, this could be Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Considering this is a love read, really pay attention to Venus signs as well. You have Aquarius, the Visionary. Your Moon as well for hidden emotions, so keep that in mind. Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Capricorn. Like this could have been any of these signs. And these could even be like a karmic past that you've dealt with too. So keep in mind of that. Gemini. Oh, the Messenger. And I just heard the pang. Scorpio. So it really is trying to keep something hidden. You turn pain into power. You've grown up. You're feeling good. You're looking good. Get it, boo. Leo. Oh, confirmation on Leo. Capricorn again, Virgo, and Cancer, and Virgo. So there you have it. Y'all have a fantastic weekend. I'm going to have this going out later on this morning. And you guys have a fantastic weekend. Happy Friday to you. I'm recording this like early. But you guys have a fantastic weekend. And hopefully I will be able to go live here soon for y'all. So maybe Monday or Tuesday we'll go live. So keep that in mind. And wow, I'm loving this read for you guys. I really am. Whoever this was for, really am. It's a very optimistic, hopeful read, and some of the stuff that you guys have gone through with exes and family, friends, whatever, coworker, like you guys are overcoming that, and I'm picking it up in the energy, and you're excited, giddy. And it's just like you're getting more and more excited. I love it. I absolutely love it. All right. You guys have a fantastic, wonderful rest of your Friday and a fantastic weekend. I do have the premiere coming up on Sunday evening, 8 o'clock Eastern time for your weekly guidance. So make sure you guys check that out. As always, thank you so much to my mods. I really, truly do appreciate each of you. And to all of my subscribers and watchers, I absolutely love you guys as well. Thank you. I'm so grateful for all of you. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Have a great weekend. Bye now.
Daily reminder, there is a rare group of people out there who go all in. They keep their word, they give it their all, and they go the extra mile while putting themselves last for those they care about. Now, these people rarely receive the same compassion or effort in return, yet they never change, and they continue to give freely. So, to the givers, the forgivers, and the selfless lovers out there, this one's for you. Keep fighting, and no matter how bad you want to give the world a taste of its own medicine sometimes, it is never worth losing yourself. Don't let this world change who you are. And remember, take advantage of every little moment you are given.